What's up, everybody? Jump in here. Alrighty, so now one thing that's really cool about this quest, just in general, is that it's kind of fun to like see the progression of this. It's kind of an annoying quest, I gotta be honest. The reason for that is just because it's like 5 times you have to give him money, and each time it gets more expensive, and he's constantly having to send you word. That's the part that's really annoying. He has to send you word, and sometimes like you can just be sitting there for days and days and days, and you're like, why is this guy not like hitting me up yet? Oh yeah, you can kill these things too, by the way. I know that their jelly has some unique property to it, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it does. It's been so long, but I know that also if you want to make a certain set of armor, you need like their material for crafting. There's like small ones. You can find these normally in the ocean, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's take a look real quick. So yeah, that's the material right there. I don't really want it. You can buy the material. You don't have to get it from these guys. I guess I can take it. It's whatever. Alright, let's loot this last one. And there's like a location just right over here. So let's check this bad boy out. See what's over here. Pretty sure it's going to be some Ash Guardians. Now there's this stuff called Heartstone. It's new material. It's not that useful. I will be honest, I don't necessarily find it to be all that useful. But you can use it for a certain spell you can cast later, which I guess is considered to be like pretty good conjuration spell. Okay, so here's these bastards at. Alright, so now I'm getting my sneak attacks off. Times 15 damage, that's kind of strange. I don't know why I just got times 15 damage. Alright, there's a lot of new material here, by the way. Keep that in mind. Like a lot of different ingredients and all that kind of stuff. Now, one thing I should probably do while I'm here is and I would recommend this too, like just go ahead and like uncheck all of your quests besides just your DLC quest. Now this fort over here, I believe this might be the fort that we needed to go to for the one quest for the captain of the guard. Let's take a look real quick. Obviously any Dragonborn quest I actually probably should equipped. Yeah, no, this is the fort over here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get up in this bad boy. I guess I'll start with this quest. Why not? I'm here. I will be doing the main quest, obviously, but I'm just gonna, like, work my way there. There's no point not to just go ahead and do this quest. Now, I have Vilcus with me. I gotta be honest, though. He's not gonna be all that useful. What that bitch? But yeah, I don't know why I'm hitting for times 15 damage. He's not going to be all that useful because when I'm sneaking, he's going to be sneaking. Now, of course, he will get caught quite a bit. And if, the main thing he's there for is just to kind of tank it up for me to take some blunt damage.
Men,
and
an invader has entered
your
the
follower
fort.
can
Prepare
distract
yourself for an
enemies.
ambush.
That is one thing. Alright. But yeah, there he goes. I kind of want to watch him like go to town with that
Fort Frostmoth
glove.
will never fall.
He
Long live the
can
Empire!
figure out how to attack. Okay, so he's in trouble down here because he's retarded. But let's go and sneak attack. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm coming up behind him. Biatch. But yeah, this is pretty much the way to play with the dagger. I guess I'm caught. Imagine I am, because I didn't get my good damage off. Come on. I mean, even though like I'm just like right up on him, this is how good my sneak is. Like, look at that. Like, come on. Like, that's how OP you can make your sneak. But I'm gonna go for the bow just to do more damage. I actually could probably just attack those things and kill them like the general way. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So this is what I'll actually I could just press my hotkey. I have a additional dagger, so 2 daggers, and let me go ahead and equip my elemental fury. Yeah, you can swing daggers at light speed. So just to give you a general idea. It's fucking crazy. Like, look at this shit. what's funny is that it actually gets like, I know I've been complaining a lot about like my chick moaning and groaning as I'm attacking, but yeah, actually I guess I don't have the effect anymore. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 times worse now if I actually use Elemental Fury in that combination, so yeah. Anyway, but let's go ahead and get inside the fort now. Go ahead and crouch it up before I go in. But if you combine Dragon's Aspect, now when I say combine it, I mean you really have to fully upgrade it first, because the final word of Dragon's Aspect is the best one. It allows your shouts to be 20% more powerful, and they also get a bonus to their recharge, like their cooldown speed or whatever. So that's great. And generally what I'll do if I'm using like an Elemental Fury kind of build, okay, this is like kind of my, ooh, crap, enemies. But generally what I'll do is this. I'll, yatch. But what I'll do is this. For my Elemental Fury kind of version of my build, I mean, my build kind of works in sneaking and also Elemental Fury. General idea. But yeah, what I'll do is, I'll use Dragon's Aspect, Elemental Fury, and for my necklace, I actually use, I generally will use a Amulet of Talos, because that gives me a bonus to my shout. And also my blessing will be Talos Blessing, because that gives you a bonus. Now the Talos Blessing, I don't even know if I have it. I think I do. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I should have the Talos Blessing. But that blessing, it's really like glitchy. It says that it only gives you, it pretty much just tells you that it gives you a 0% boost, but that's kind of bullshit. Alright. It's kind of ridiculous how I'm actually able to stand right in front of him and attack him, and yet nothing. Alright, you're getting Elemental Fury. So, I gotta be honest, guys. Sorry for the screaming. Alright, let's keep moving, though. Honestly, I think Vilkas has probably hurt me more than anything. I told you before, I'm not a fan of having a follower. I kind of just wanted to have him here for, you know, shits and grins. Just so he can use that giant club, although he hasn't really been using it. So, yeah. I might tell him to go home here soon, just so I can guarantee myself to get my sneak attacks. What up, bitch? What up? Alright, it looks like I'm caught anyway, so you gonna die, fool. Alright, we gotta keep moving. There's quite a bit of stuff here. Oh, actually, in fact, I think you need this key. Yeah, there's a key here. That's the purpose of coming over here, just to get the key. And now we can bounce. There was a locked door, if you remember. You know, you can always sprint and run as well, but if you have silent roll, yeah, you can get some serious rolls off. Alright, here's the door, though. That was locked. Or at least you can move a lot. You can move really quickly. I mean, look at this. Oh, so here's the bad guy over here. Let's take his ass out. You know, just sneak on behind him. I think he's like undead.
Is someone there?
Yep. See, there's fucking Vilkas, man. Fucking up my sneak attack. And look, he's not even attacking. Vilkas, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
This ends now.
Alright, Elemental Fury time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell him to go home. He's drunk. Bring it on, General. The power attack with daggers is really cool. Yatch. Alright, let's get your ass now. Hit him so many times. It's just kind of cool to watch the stab moves.
Watch it there, sister.
Alright.
Watch it there.
Oh, Vilkas, get out of my way! Yeah, he's gonna have to go home. Sadly. Now, the worst part about Elemental Fury, honestly, is its recharge time. It's, like, pretty ridiculous. So that's why, like, I use the... if I'm gonna use Elemental Fury and stuff, alright, sorry, man.
I'm still here. I'm heading home.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, the recharge time on actual Elemental Fury is quite long. So, it can be a bitch, for sure. That's why I use the Blessing of Talos, the Amulet of Talos, and if I'm a Necromage, the bonuses I get from that is really nice. In fact, I think just being a Necromage, your shouts gets a bonus to recharge. So keep that in mind. Alright, so here's the key. Now this weapon is amazing. It is really good. The reason why is because you can break it down and get that effect. It's called chaos damage. It pretty much says what it says. It says 50% chance for each element, fire, shock, and frost, to do X amount of damage. So you only get a 50% chance on strike to actually get the effect of like all this damage. But what's really strange is that when you have chaos damage on your weapon, and if you go ahead and you actually apply like fire damage, let's say fire damage and chaos damage, the fire damage gets a huge bonus. I'm talking about it can go from like, oh, it does 80 points of damage extra to like 230 extra damage. It's like, huh? But it's something really weird like that. Alright, you know, there's a lot of stuff in this room probably, or just really in this fort. I'm not gonna look for it though. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm not gonna search the place all that much. Nothing here is gonna be all that fantastic. But that hammer, now that hammer is something else. Alright, so now that I got rid of Vilcus, I can actually focus on, like, I don't know, sneaking more, not getting caught, at least getting off like that first sneak attack. What's kind of crazy to me is that, I guess I'm not doing all that much damage. Let me take a look at my actual dagger here. See what the damage is like. 209 times 15, and I'm doing such little damage. That just shows how much damage or health the enemies have on legendary. It's quite crazy, but alright, so we need to run in this direction, and this will lead us to where the temple is. But the important thing is to actually get the first... Oh, crap. I'm getting attacked. Ash hoppers. You know, you're gonna die, fool. Oh. Stabbed him in the eyeball. You know, I guess, I should maybe turn down my voice just a tad. Or really just my sound effects a tad for now, until I get to some actual dialogue. Otherwise, you know, it's just, I know it's gonna be annoying. Yeah, now these things also, they have ingredients on them, the jelly or whatever. Oh yeah, and I guess that's how you make, that's also a way to make different armor there. Alright, looks like there's some stuff up here. You know, there's a lot of stuff everywhere. You know, this is a whole new venture for you to look around. Now, one thing I forgot about is that if you, and I should have mentioned this, if you are a werewolf here, there is actually a unique, like, mini quest for you. The thing is that if you're not a werewolf, you can't do it. So, keep that in mind. Alright, so let's go up here. The quest I'm talking about is, like, up in this general area somewhere. It's like, I don't know, it's somewhere. You find some people, they're camped out, and they're like werebears. Now, werebears, that is a very cool concept, I gotta be honest. Like, it is such a cool thing that they included into this game, the idea of werebears. Unfortunately, they don't allow you to become a werebear, which is like probably the biggest mistake that they made. I'm sure they made, you know, a lot of people were super disappointed by that, including myself, that you couldn't become a werebear, because, like, you can conjure yourself a werebear, and it just looks badass. Like, I want to be a werebear, man. It's whatever, though. Alright, so there's, like, a little, camp up here. Let's go in. Uh-oh. Looks like I've been already detected. Time to try to play this smart, see if I can actually not be detected anymore. Yep, there we go. Anytime, like, that's why I don't think it's all that necessary to get that one perk, Shadow Warrior, because if you are detected, you can just go hide for a second, and generally you'll be okay. Alright, so we need to play this smart. That's the fun thing about sneaking in this game, honestly. Although, like, yeah, my stuff's kind of OP, I barely get detected. You know, you want to, like, kind of, like, look at an area and just kind of decide for yourself how you want to go about actually taking out the enemies one at a time. So, alright. Should have never sat down, bro. Alright, so this guy will have Nordic armor on. It's a badass. Nordic armor is probably, are the curved, I guess it's called curved Nordic armor. That's probably my favorite looking armor in the game at this point. Like, I told you before, I don't like it on females though, unfortunately. I like the gloves, I like the, oh, there's an enemy. Oh, you want some of this? Huh? Now these things are called reavers, which is just, I guess, another word for bandit. I see that word all the time, like pop up in Dragon Age and other stuff, so I imagine it's like a bandit. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about? I can't remember, but, you know, we're just going to keep progressing. The temple is just right up there, but that's really not what we're trying to find. I think a little bit north of the temple, you really need to kind of look around and figure stuff out, but I believe just a little north of the temple, you can find like this dragon's lair, and when you find that lair, you can get the shout, Bend Will. I guess you could do it in any order you want, because you need the shout to free the people of like these stones. There's like 5 different stones. I guess there's 4 stones, but then the temple counts as a stone as well, just saying. But yeah, there's like all these different stones, and you need to free the people. And to do that, like, you actually do need to acquire the first word of Ben Will, which is the shout that allows you to eventually take control of dragons, which is, you know, just badass. Like, ride fucking dragons, man. Come on. Oh god, these things. Alright, these are little goblins, and yeah, they are kind of annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and use my bow here, just to get some snipes off. Alright. Either way, yeah, this is gonna be kind of challenging, killing all these things. There's so many. That's the thing about the goblins. There's always a ton of them. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ah, no, he detected me! Alright, well, we're gonna go on a goblin murder spree real quick. Some of these things, they ride horses, or, I said horses, pigs, or boars, or some shit. The ones that do that, you know, it's whatever. Because, if you kill the actual boar, you kill the enemy. So, I don't know. Alright, the reality of this place is this. This is what I would recommend. I couldn't really tell you exactly where this dragon lair is, where to find it. But, just like in the normal game, you should honestly just explore. Like, run around and find these places. It's gonna make it better, you know, later. Because then you won't have to find them later. I mean, here's a stone up here. Who's the people? Oh, yeah, these are just, I think these people are just like random folk. So, I don't think they're anyone too important. They might be, though. You never know. Generally, everyone at these, at the stones, like, everyone at the stones will actually be, like, connected somehow. Like, you free them, and then you can go and find them later and do quest. You know, that's kind of cool. But there's, like, I think one stone where it's just, like, some miners or something, and they're not important. Alright, let's go over here. More than likely, yeah, they are miners, and this is their mine. That would make a lot of sense. Ooh, crap. I'm kind of, like, just asking for trouble here. You know, sneaking in the open is not really going to be something I'm going to be able to do all that well. Alright, so there's a cave up here. I'll probably go find it real quick. Let me, figure this bad boy out. Just climb on up, or run up the mountain, and I should be able to get to the cave. Like I said, this is what you should do, though. Like, just, I know I'm in the right area, because I'm in, like, this kind of snow place, or the mountains and the snow. Once you kind of get to this general, like, anywhere north, pretty much, it becomes, like, more snowy. That is eventually where the dragon's gonna be, and I can't really make it up there, so let me think. Honestly, I won't discover that stuff right now. I'm kind of going in the wrong direction anyway, so let me just keep progressing. You know what? Honestly, I might just end it and find some of these locations. I'm sure you guys aren't really all that interested in watching me run around for like an hour and a half, because that's really what I'm probably gonna end up doing here. Is just running around for like an hour and a half, an hour, 2 hours, I don't know, somewhere between that, and just finding locations on the map. And then by doing that later, later on, it's going to make it easier for me, because it's like, oh, we have a quest. Let's go here. There you go. We are here now. Instead of like, oh, I have a quest. Let me go here so I can run a long time to get to there. Like, I hate doing that. I'd rather just take the hour or 2 hours or whatever it is. Oh, by the way, here's the people I was talking about. Oh, that's right. You can't even hear this. Now, see, you could talk to these fools, but the reality is that I don't actually, in fact, I don't think you can talk to these people. These people are werebears, or werewolves. Actually, I guess they're werewolves. They're not even werebears. But yeah, if you're a werewolf, they can like smell it on you. It's kind of funny, like they're like a pack of dogs. Like they kind of refer to themselves as a pack. But yeah, like they're kind of like a pack of dogs, and if you're a werewolf, you can talk to them, and they'll sell, or at least the main guy will sell you rings, and the rings are like they will benefit you when you're in your werewolf state. More damage, more health, that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like and favorite all that, and peace.